sure that sounds a little better for this red carpet event.
Yeah.
Rolling it all out for
rolling out the
our
green
customers.
carpet.
At least one person knew about it. This was a special event.
There we go.
The Emmys, the 2023 Emmys of the Wing Awards. Tuck Daddy comes from the north looking like he's from the north, and that's good.
Yeah.
It's all the respect. All the respect there.
I got dressed today.
Hey guys, welcome to MACkite. We've got an exciting day today. We're going to roll out the red carpet with the best of 2023 in the wings.
Absolutely, yeah. So this is a new thing for us. We're trying it out. If you guys like it, let us know in the comments section. If you disagree with us, definitely let us know in the comments section. We want to hear all this.
That's right.
Yeah, all the goody guys.
The grit.
Yeah, all the nasty stuff. So
I'm
give
Jeff.
it to us. Tell us we got it wrong. I'm Tucker.
It's Tucker.
And we're going to bring some awards to you. If you like this one, hang around because we're going to do some more categories as well. We're going to venture out beyond just the wings into the foils and the boards and the accessories. And we're also going to have one to cap it all off with stuff that's trending out. So what's kind of getting out of the way for 2024 as we move forward. And I should clarify, this gear is all gear that's been released or on sale in 2023. Yep. It might be a 2024 product. It releases at all different times depending on the brand. So we're just calling it anything that's been available in 2024. That's what we're considering in this award show.
And that's why I got all dressed up. I mean, this is
it's
a big event.
moment. I thought you had a funeral.
This is a big
I was about
moment.
to offer my condolences.
This is a celebration of 2023, and I love it. Tuck, you came from the north, dressed up.
About as dressed up as I get.
It's all good. It's all good.
I got dressed in the dark like I do most days, and
that's right.
I came out okay.
You did.
Yeah.
So, get excited here about the wing. We're gonna start with wings first. So, the easiest on foil in light winds.
Yeah. So
that goes to.
Got the North Loft Pro.
Yes.
We've talked about this a lot in some of our recent videos, and it's just such a great wing. It's so easy to ride in light winds, so powerful. It's got performance on tap too, so it's no slouch, but definitely, wing you look to if you want to get on foil easily, make your life easy in light wind, and doesn't require a lot of extra, specialty technique or advanced level skill. It's just an easy wing to ride, super fun, really a go-to wing for us here in the shop and in our lesson program as well.
Yep. And now for the best performance in light wind, and that award goes to the Duotone Ventis.
Yeah, Ventis D Lab, right?
Yes, the D Lab. And where that kind of separates itself with the performance side, we're talking about if you're able to pump and get up on foil, this is going to get you in the lightest conditions to do that. Not as easy pull and go as the North Pro,
yep.
But once you're up, you get a little more range out of it. It's one of my favorites that I've been riding a lot because sometimes the wind will pick up a little bit and you can stay on that larger wing.
Yeah, it's easy to ride, right?
Top end, yeah.
Going a little faster.
Well.
It doesn't get overpowered too quickly.
Yeah.
The handles are fantastic, and it surfs quite well as well. I would say that's one of my favorite wings to surf with when the wind is light. And even, it has 3 struts, so it's not as light as a normal Alula single strut would be, but flags admirably for such a large wing, I would say, and that's a challenge to get a wing that flags well in light winds. So.
Even on the waves, I've used it in light wind on the waves. It flags out well. You can hold that longer front handle and cheat it, and so that took the top honors for the performance in the light wind category.
Yeah.
Now we're shifting a little bit into the high performance. And this would be with high winds and waves. So what is the top performer of 2023 for that?
That is what did we put down? I should know. So it was a tie. We couldn't make a decision because we love them both so much. Both of us and everybody in the shop really rides these wings a lot. So the North Loft Pro and the Ozone Flux. Those are both fast wings, huge range, really a lot of application beyond racing. They're certainly race-winning wings, but into free ride, freestyle, even wave riding, they're really capable, high-performance wings, especially when you pair them with those faster foils that really, amp up that apparent wind generation and let their speed shine, I would say. I would say, the breakdown usually is the Flux surfs a little better. It's a little lighter. It flags out just a little bit better, whereas the Mode Pro is a little faster. A little faster, a little better upwind. So just depending what you're looking for and what the day's conditions give you, I think any of us would be happy to ride those wings on almost any day as long as it's the right size. So.
I agree. So those are kind of a tied for the first place there, the high performance. Now the top value wing. For 2023, that has to go to the Cabrina Mantis.
Absolutely.
I think for the price point and what you can get performance-wise for the price of that wing is incredible. From the beginner all the way to the seasoned rider, if you're looking for a wing that's affordable, that's going to perform well to get you up on foil. Once on foil, I think if you have gusty conditions or the wind is changing, it takes the different wind range really well. And it's got the 2 handles, that are, I would call them semi-rigid.
Yep.
I think the shape overall, the canopy's a little bit looser, so you can get a really good scoop and a really good pump going when you're
flattens
getting up.
out, flags out really well.
Yeah,
it's the wing that, I mean, I would say it's not phenomenal in any one category, except maybe surf. It's really phenomenal in surf, but it's just straight up works for like everything. And it's really, really intuitive. That's what I always say about the Ventis. It's a wing you don't need to think to ride. You just go do it. It does its thing. It doesn't get in the way, and you just go ride and have fun. So it's an awesome wing for that. Easy to learn on. And like you said, the price this year has been phenomenal. They just made way too many of these. They went a little crazy. Somebody added a 0 in production or something. But that works great for everybody else because you get a great wing at a great price, and you can build a quiver for what you'd normally spend on a single wing. So it's really hard to ignore the value there.
And for all those reasons, that's why it's been a top seller.
Yeah.
And why it made #1 for 2023 when it comes to the top value for the wing.
Yep.
Now, the Sendy wing. I'm not doing a lot of sendiness yet on wings. I leave that to the kite, but that's one of my goals this year. So Tucker, what made our top for that Sendy type wing for 2023?
I think the name says it all. It's the wing that's going to jump the biggest. So this isn't necessarily like freestyle, doing backflips, doing spins. This is like, I'm going to go boost to the moon. How high can I go?
With a lot of speed.
Yeah, with a lot of speed. Go boom, go huge, land nicely or as nicely as possible when you go huge. And that goes to the PPC M1. This wing is crazy stiff. It's got a ton of lift, a ton of power once you get it moving. It's got good low end lift too, but really where it shines is you get it moving. It's a very fast wing. But outside of like what the Mode Pro does or the Flux, where they're very forward traction and they create a lot of apparent wind and power off speed, but this one just creates straight up lift and loft, because when you boost that wing, it goes huge. And then coming down, for a heavy rider like me especially, 200 pounds plus gear, you're coming down, you're pumping it, you don't want to drop like a rock and just, put your feet through your board or hurt your knees or whatever. So it catches you nicely as well. That stiff frame keeps it from folding, under that pressure. So definitely the biggest jumping wing that I've ridden this year for sure.
And I've ridden it for free ride. Very robust.
Yeah.
The handles, everything is solid. So it would make sense if you'd feel all confidence if you'd send that wing.
Yeah, definitely. And it was in the conversation for high performance as well. We just felt like the Mode Pro and the Flux are a little bit more free ridey and a little bit more applicable to what most people want from a wing. Not quite as physical to ride, but PPC M1 definitely wins in jumping for sure.
Next, we've got 2 more before the last one. Top wing seller of 2023. This would be top sales, one that we as a sales team, I think, push when customers are getting into the sport and those that have been in the sport for a while. And we all agreed on this.
Yeah.
Hands down, the Duotone unit.
Yeah, 2023 unit. So
yes, the 2023.
There's a few factors there. Obviously, it's a hugely popular wing. It's really, really a wing that a lot of riders should look at because it offers that kind of performance that most people are after. But we also happen to have them on sale. So that really adds to
helps.
When you can digest the packet book a little bit.
High performance. And I think it's something that really sticks out to me is as a newer rider, a beginner rider, even intermediate, just the ease of use. I mean, you can just pull and go, get up on foil. It's very performance driven though. Once you get up, light, intuitive when you want to do your first jives or tacks. I mean, it's one that it really helped my riding when I first started out. It's just kind of a real easy decision for the first time buyer or even those that get hooked on the units and want to stay with them.
Makes you feel like a superstar.
It does.
Because it gets you on foil easy.
It does.
It surfs really well. It's well behaved. It's stable. When you make a mistake and you need to get yourself out of it quickly, it's got that lift. It's got that immediate power where you don't need to forecast your riding at all. You just kind of, if crap hits the fan, you can just grab the wing and pull yourself out of it. Even in the waves, it's easy just to be able to and get yourself out of a sticky situation. So it's just a wing that really makes you feel a lot better than maybe you would on some other wings. So.
Yeah, for sure. And check out some of the other videos on the Duotone unit, because we really broke it down for those of you who've been riding a lot. Is it a wing still for you? Or some of the other high performers, but it was definitely the top seller.
Yeah, and definitely continues to for the 2024, which is now released.
Yeah, I was going to say that leads perfect into where is the future? The future now is what wing?
I would say the Future Now award goes to the Ozone Fusion this year. They really thought outside of the box, went back to the drawing board with regard to how you build a wing and what a wing looks like, adding in some of their technology and some of their expertise from squirrel suits, from skydiving and ram air kites and things like that, and building it into a solid frame that you need for winging. So what you got is a dual skinned wing. It's got an upper and a lower foil section, just like a hydrofoil does, rather than having a single skin. So it really is a lot more sleek and aerodynamic, and you can really design in more of those features like you'd have in a hard wing, like you'd see on America's Cup boat or on your hydrofoil wings. So you can control a lot of that stuff, and really what you get out of this wing, it's not just some kind of like, let's throw crap at the wall and see what sticks. They really, figured it out. This wing has a huge range, huge top end range. You can ride it incredibly overpowered in crappy, gusty conditions, and it just feels smooth as silk. And then in addition to that, the upwind angles and your downwind angles are that much better as well, which is unique. A lot of times you get a wing that's really good and fast upwind. It's not great downwind. So that dual skin design, this design you get for the Fusion is really something revolutionary. It's something no one else has done yet, and it's got really tangible benefits for certain riders. It's not for everybody. It can be a little quirky. You got to learn how to ride this wing. It's not something I would hand a brand new rider necessarily. You could learn on it, but you'd want a little bit more wind and probably somebody to coach you through the technique. But
well, I'm excited about getting on it. I mean,
fantastic.
It's definitely future now because I haven't been able to ride it yet. We got it a little later in the season.
I've been hoarding it.
That's all right. That's all right.
I've been liking it a lot. I've been hoarding it.
But it's definitely a wing that I think is catching people's attention because it's so different. I'm looking forward to get on it. So there you have it. Those are the best of 2023 in the wing. And I think it really gave us a good scope too of a lot of different brands were represented. Yeah. We voted on these independently, and so we really feel these are true tests based on meeting the criteria of each of the best ofs and based on sales and our experience of riding all these different products that we sell. So pretty exciting.
There's some heated debates, but we figured it out.
We did figure it out. So there you have it for the wings. Stay tuned too. We're going to move on to our boards here shortly.